Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the 100 line, The Last Defense Academy. Well, last we left off we did 2 waves of this game, of this last fight. We did it on safety, but we did the waves. And I'm interested to see what's going to happen when we deal the final blow to Vexnus here. Surprisingly, it is actually Hiroko who's going to be doing the final blow. So here we are. Let's do it.
I'll show you how it's done.
And there we are. We did it. But yeah, like I said last episode, most battles will be skipped. However, on the rare occasion that we actually have to do a fight, I don't really want to even risk failing it, because that will put more time on this playthrough, and this playthrough has already been way too long. It's over 100 episodes. That's just crazy long. So I really don't want to elongate it more than it really needs to be, so I've dropped it down to easy mode. Anyway.
I am on the verge of godhood. No one should have power on par with mine.
That pride will be your downfall, Vexnus.
I think Kamyu's voice actor is Neptune from the Neptunia games.
We told you we weren't the same as before. We have Shion's power. You're fighting him too.
You think you've won. Even if you defeat me, those Earthlings will hunt you down.
We do have a special power that the Earthlings probably can't hope to contend with.
No matter what you do, you have no future.
Of course not. The future isn't something we have. It's something we'll make. Together.
Spare
Based.
me your drivel. Just look above you. Look at that symbol of destruction falling toward us. You will all die, vile invaders. Torn apart by your own people, until not a single one remains. I may be departing this world a little sooner than the rest of you, but I will revel in your suffering until the very end.
Oh no. She exploded? We got an S rank. Decent amount of BP. Ew. Everyone okay? Yes, still alive somehow. Pretty low of Vexnus to try and take us down with her. Everyone was injured by Vexnus' self-destruction and barely hanging on to consciousness. But everyone was still alive. Nozomi, Commune! Oh no. The two girls both had shards of debris embedded deep in their bellies. The rest of us could use the revivomatic to come back after dying, but Nozomi and Commune couldn't.
How could I have been so careless? Takumi, you know what to do.
It has to be these two, doesn't it? Come on, it couldn't be anyone else.
Give my cryptoglobin to Nozomi. At least then, one of us can survive.
Oh.
Huh? What are you talking about, Commune?
If you take my power, it will stabilize your cryptoglobin. Please, this is the only way.
No, I won't accept that. Takumi, use my cryptoglobin to save Commune.
Well, our whole goal of going back in time was to save Nozomi. So obviously we'll see both choices, but the best choice here is to actually save Nozomi.
This planet needs her a lot more than it needs me. She's the one who'll pull Futurum out of this war. Besides, she's my friend. I want her to live.
Do not be a fool! You are my friend too! I can never let you die!
Maybe this will be the thumbnail for this episode. Nozomi and Kamyun's voices were getting weaker. They were both pleading with us to save the other, both willing to die to save their friend. They're both running out of time. You're gonna have to choose, Takumi. Choose? At this rate, both of them will die. We can only save one. I know it's a hard decision, but it's better than watching them both die. You're the one who should make the call. Would you really want to push this decision onto someone else? I have to choose between Nozomi and Commune. Kiriko was right, though. I need to make this decision as the team leader. Nozomi or Commune. Who to save and who to sacrifice. I restarted the timeline to save Nozomi. Would I even come back for her if I let Nozomi die here? That's what I'm thinking. But does that give me permission to just let Commune die? Commune is a shrine maiden with many followers on Futurum. Without her, this world would be without a leader to help unite them after the war. You have to decide now, or they'll both die. Nozomi or Commune. Who am I going to save? And here is a choice. We haven't seen that in this session yet, so... we're going to pick Nozomi here. Who are we going to save? Nozomi. It's your future. I prioritized my own desires. I took Commune's cryptoglobin and transferred it into Nozomi.
Yes! Good. Now I can rest easy.
Something like contentment spread across Commune's face. In her final moments, she was at peace. That's what I chose to believe, anyway.
Takumi, why? Why did you choose me?
I knew that what I'd done had been selfish. In saving Nozomi, I'd robbed Futurum of the greatest leader it could have hoped for. It will likely be impossible to unify the people of Futurum without Commune. While the planet descended into chaos without a unifying leader, the Earth forces would be closing in from the artificial satellite. It was clear that a new war would be upon the horizon. But I still had to choose you. How much time has passed since that day? We kept fighting, we still are. Never lets up. Free from the dictate of Vectionus, the Futurans fought over who would be in charge next. When the Earth forces arrived, an all-out, messy war broke out. Each faction was justified, and each faction had a score to settle. A vicious cycle. Rage begets rage. Violence begets violence. This planet was filled with negative energy. There were no signs of this war ending anytime soon. Because there wasn't a leader who could bring everyone together. Because the maiden sage Commune was gone. Still, I won't give up. Commune had given her life so I could live. Oh, this is Nozomi. Commune had given her life so I could live. I'm obligated to find a way we can all live in peace. I have to convey to the people of this planet that we can overcome the barriers of species and planets to work together. I will continue to preach peace from this little school I built with Takumi. I am not giving up. I refuse to give up. Continuing down this path for peace without ever giving up? That's my fight now. Oh, that's a cute... I suppose this is an ending then. Ah. Cute ending. At least Nozomi and Takumi was able to live together. Obviously, we're gonna skip the credits because we've seen it before. Number 5, Rebellion Route, My War. This one, I guess. Alright, well, let's go back to this choice then. And see if the other one has a... has an ending, or if it continues on. I mean, it probably is the better choice to save Commune. For, like, everyone. Aside from Nozomi, of course. But Nozomi is the whole reason we went back in time. So we want to stick to our morals, I suppose. I chose to do what was right. I chose the path that was right for this planet. A path to peace. I did what Nozomi Kurifuji wanted, and granted her last request.
Thank you, Takumi. I'm so glad to have met
Nozomi.
you.
I'd saved Commune and ensured Futurum would follow the path of justice from now on. But at the same time, I killed the person I cared about the most.
What is wrong, Takumi? Don't you realize what a special day this is?
Sorry, Commune. You're right. I should try to be happy today. After 15 long years. Today is the day we'll end the war.
15 years later, I suppose. Despite defeating the dictator Vectionist, this planet didn't find peace. The Futurans were fighting each other for power when the Earth forces came down and joined in the chaos. It was the start of an all-out and messy war. We went around to each faction to stop the fighting and were persistent in our negotiations. Those negotiations entailed balancing the interests of the various factions, convincing those in power and at times resorting to threats and violence. After 15 years of negotiations, we finally managed to unify Futurum. And now facing the prospect of a unified enemy, the Earth forces had agreed to a ceasefire. With the signaling ceremony today, the war was officially over. Many people waved their hands at us from below, children and adults, all smiling. They were overjoyed that peace was finally here. On the other hand, though, she wasn't among them. She was nowhere to be found. She sacrificed herself so the world could have its happy ending.
Futurans and humans alike have suffered bitter losses. I doubt the animosity between our people will simply go away, but still...
This also feels like a good ending.
I think Nozomi would be happy with the result, don't you?
Would she? I hoped so. Hoped that she was looking down at us with a smile from heaven. I fervently wished for that as I waved back at the people down in the plaza. Nice, well that was an easy ending to get. 006, Seeds of Hope. So that was the rebellion route then. Okay, I guess we go back to this route and choose the other choice. Our choice was to join the rebellion or not join the rebellion, right? So... yeah. So if we say no here... no, we will not join the rebellion. Have we been counting up? Let's have a look. So, obviously this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is 5 and 6. So I'm guessing maybe we're going to get ending 4 here. Okay, so we skipped a little bit. I say no. Takumi is right. It still sounds way too good to be true. It could be a trap. Yeah, things are happening way too fast. It'd be natural to think she's a spy sent here by Vectioners. You misunderstand. We've been observing you and your actions. That's how we knew this was the right time to reach out. Even more reason for us to not trust you. I think we should take her in for interrogation. What? No, stay away from me. Everyone just calm down. We all began closing in on Commune. But then... shink. It all happened in an instant. Commune started swinging some kind of weapon around wildly and stabbed Nozomi with it. Blood spurted out of Nozomi's mouth and she fell to the ground. No. No, this can't be happening. Why did it have to be Nozomi? Nozomi wasn't like the rest of us. She couldn't be brought back. Rage coursed through my body. It all came rushing out as a bestial scream. Oh dear. What have you done, Commune? I slashed Commune with an infuser in a fit of rage.
Is this how you killed my mother, too? Oh, you monsters! Curse you, vile, wicked invaders!
I stared down at the two dead bodies lying at my feet. What had I done? Time passed. Widespread radiation, invaders attacking day and night. Planet Futurum quickly became a hellscape. Futurum sent out countless invaders to kill the Earthlings, and when they arrived from the artificial satellite, the Earthlings fought them off with brutal chemical warfare. It was hellish. No, it was hell itself. Caught between the Futurans and humanity, we had nowhere to go. I hadn't seen any of my friends in years. I didn't even know if they were still alive. I was the one who'd brought on this hell. Only I'd made a different choice then. But I had no time for useless regrets. I stood up with my infuser in hand, running from invaders and radiation to live, to survive. Just surviving this hell was now my life's purpose. Even though I honestly didn't even remember what else there was to live for. Interesting. So that was like definitely a bad ending. Bro, we got 3 endings in one episode? That's crazy. There we go. Failed alliance. Okay. Oh, rebellion. Completes all rebellion routes. Nice. So that's 6 endings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if we go back even further, way back here. So we're going back to when Shoma decided to kill her. And we're going to let Shoma spare her then, I suppose. So, okay. A full decision. Here we go. Okay. So we killed her, now we're going to protect her. I wonder if this is going to be a longer ending. No, I won't allow it. We can't do this. This isn't about the truth or how important it is. We can't sacrifice Eva's life to get to it. It's going too far. Takumi. Letting her live could be dangerous. She might remember her true self and her true loyalties at any time. And we can't take her back to the artificial satellite when all this is over. Oh, this is before everyone knew that they weren't Earthlings, I think. You're saying we'll have to kill her sooner or later anyway, right? Well, what if we don't? I want to find a way. I don't want to throw Eva's life away. Better or worse, she's our friend. She's one of us. I couldn't live with myself if we killed her now. Takumi. You're following your heart. I respect that. I wish I could back you up on this, you know. But she's the only commander left. I don't like it either, but it's the only way. Releasing Eva from her pain will release us all from the secrets, all the lies.
Why can't you understand that?
I forgot how much the random voiced lines makes me annoyed. I'm telling you, none of that is worth killing a friend for. It's alright. Please do not hesitate to kill. No. Eva, don't say that. It's not how you really feel, is it? You can't die here. You have a reason to live, remember? That's why you surrendered to us, isn't it? Because you had to survive no matter what the cost.
My true feelings. No, I don't want to die.
I know you're going to hate me for this. I'm prepared for that. You have to die or we'll never know the truth. Goodbye, Eva. With a final tortured scream, Shoma began rushing towards Eva. Shoma, no, stop! He slipped past me and launched himself at her. I don't want... Oh no. Oh dear, I did not think this would happen. Okay.
Shoma!
I recorded in shock of the gruesome scene that played out over the next few seconds. Shoma can come back unless she absorbs his hemoglobin. At the last moment, Eva had moved like some kind of feral beast and driven her weapon right through Shoma's heart. Huge amount of blood, or rather, cryptoglobin, started pouring from the wound and flowing into the former commander.
Ava, I guess this is what I get. I'm a miserable failure.
So she is absorbing him.
To the very end.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Don't blame Ava, everyone. It's not her fault. She's just swatting a bug that tried to hurt her.
Ava, please! You need to stop!
Snapping back to my senses, I tried to pull her away from Shoma, but it was already too late.
No!
Shoma is...
No! No!
Well, goodbye, Shoma.
Everyone, restrain her!
We all braced ourselves for another battle, but rather than fight, Eva tottered unsteadily on her feet and passed out. She lay motionless on the ground, right next to Shoma's dried-up, desiccated body. Why? Why did it turn out like this? And on that bombshell, I think it's time to end. Again, a little bit of a shorter episode today, but we did have a longer episode last time, so I think that's a good place to stop. Thank you for watching. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much. Please do feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, last episode I asked, what is your favorite video games console? I asked, what is your favorite video game controller? My favorite video game controller is probably... So the one I use the most is the PS4 controller, but I think I like the Xbox controller just a bit more in my hands. I think it just feels a little bit nicer to use. But today there will not be a comment request because I will not remember it next time I record. So I will leave you here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely time away from this series. Thank you, and I shall see you later. Good night.